Hello, guys. I can tell you my motivation to stream is a little low. Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing the thing. You're gonna get your maybe 2 hours here. Hello, Nav. How you doing? I was just mentioning how my motivation to cream is to stream. Yes, my motivation to cream.
Shipment sent.
Shipment sent? Who the fuck? Oh, that's right. Because my ass is happy, and I learned very early on that, Now, which one wins? Was it the instant recovery? It was. That's interesting. So there are people out there who will apparently buy my instant recovery flasks. That's good to know.
Can I help?
Unexpected, too. I think we'll just leave this until we're ready to do something with it, but... Wondering why it's not letting me... I wonder why it's not letting me super chat. I can actually tell you exactly why it isn't. So, I had some issues with my thing. It was like, hey, you need to verify your... You need to verify your stuff. What you're using. Standby. It's, There you are. Should you feel like it, it is now available. I just didn't realize it wasn't there. I had to go back in and re-verify some stuff with YouTube because they were like, hey, we don't believe you're a real person. You're making a whole bunch of lives, but you're not doing anything. So I was like, okay, here we are. I'm a real person. What are we doing? I had a whole reason for coming here, and it was to finish my ascendancy. Actually, hold on. What level are we? 67. My ascendancy would be 60. Doable, but let's... Realm's restarting in 15 minutes. I ain't gonna fucking... I just got on! Damn it, game! What do you mean? I'm not gonna do that because if I do, it won't carry my stream over.
To the time gate that brought you to us. We need if you find otherworldly splinters and fragments,
will not carry my stream over when I stop the game.
If the realm gate truly works.
No, it doesn't. Let me figure out a way to send you those pesos. It should work now. I mean, I just re-enabled it right now. I didn't realize it had turned itself off. So, let me know if you're still having any trouble sending me pesos. I mean, that'd be cool. Be cool to get, like, different currency. Listen, you can pay me in Kuwaiti dinars.
How do you screenshot on iPhone?
Both buttons. The power button and the thing at the same time. Also, remember that little circle that you think is invasive on my phone?
Yeah, I know how to turn that on.
Yeah, if you turn that on, you can just double tap it and then screenshot. But Desert, Vol City, that'd be too long. Let's not touch that for now. Let's just go Chanel. I think I can knock it out in, like, a few minutes. Maybe I chose the wrong map to knock out in a few minutes. Patch notes are in the thing. Downtime is approximately 10 minutes.
You're done!
You're done! Fabrice.
Idiot! Easy.
Alright, Realm's gonna restart here shortly, so if we can slap through this quick enough, we'll be okay. It definitely is capable of it, but my bad habit of looting fucking everything is a problem. That's what's probably gonna not let us do this in the 15 minutes that it's still up before the reset. I'll have to actually see if there's stuff for Vol in the Atlas passive. Oh, heck yeah! $5? $5 bill! We got this $5 foot long... $5 bill, that's what they call, Mr. Clinton. $5 bill. But, thank you very much for supporting the channel, as always. I don't honestly know how to, I probably should have some way to thank you guys or come up with something neat or cool. Because I don't have one right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn to do thingies on my YouTube. I don't think there are thingies on the YouTube, that's the problem.
Ended the same as it did in Fraythorn.
Man, look at all them auras, though. That is pretty nice. Hey, but just know that every dollar that comes into the channel goes towards supporting the channel. It actually goes towards getting myself a better PC. So I can go back to multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch and also play much more intense and better games.
One down. Who's next?
Lots of checkpoints. Oh, boss? Easy.
Embrace corruption.
Okay, not so easy. Alright, boss dead. Cool. So just in case it asks, we have boss dead. Alright. We still got a bunch of stuff on the map to kill, but in 10 minutes I think we can clear it. Just gotta not get hung up on stupid shit like doorways.
Vile creature!
Or stupid things like death.
All in a day's work.
I gotta be very careful because I just don't have a lot of life to work with. And even though my character is capable, they're just not tanky enough to survive some of this garbage. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck I'm fighting. What is coming at me like this? Oh, it's over here. It's not even fighting anything. It's just... I also forgot that this is a ritual map. So I'm really gonna get cloud if I'm not careful. My best option is probably just to stay in this tiny area.
No mana! Should have stayed dead!
Let's see what's in there for right now, just in case we don't finish out the map beforehand. Spell, some petition splinters. Nothing too great. So I think that's fine for now. We'll at least buy these splinters.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Surpassing chance, garbage. Off you go.
Feet.
Pick up that crossbow just in case it's good. Probably not. These maps, I will say, are throwing a lot of stuff at once. I also can't tell what's mine and what's the enemy's.
Another notch on me helmet.
Alright, we got 5 minutes to finish off this map before the thing.
Reloading.
We didn't get anything from that? Okay, no big deal. A level 68. Less than 5 minutes, 1 ritual remaining. There's the ritual, I think. Yeah, there's the ritual right there.
No mana!
This is a really small room. This is gonna be a tough one.
One down. Who's next?
Three minutes. All right.
Me pockets are full.
Anything else worth buying? Probably not. It's a bombard. Bombard isn't good enough. So we'll just buy out whatever currency's in here. $16 monsters left.
Reloading. My
Alright.
pockets are full.
No, I don't want to pick up anything. I want to go. Alright, it isn't too bad.
The text wasn't no knew what he wanted.
What's a little regicide between friends?
Oh, right, I can't pick that up right
Good
now, so...
fortune.
Yes?
Yes.
Time is of the essence.
Shall record your travels.
What is it?
Right, really good helmet, but too bad it's all evasion. Garbage. We can crack that. 101, Iron Grip, Iron Will. Damage with attacks, garbage. Garbage. Alright, we'll put these away before the roll happens. It's kind of sad because I really wanted to go ahead and upgrade stuff, but I guess this is a good time to take a look at my girlfriend.
Yes?
We'll stash this. We'll put it for 3 exalted. Let's put it for 5 exalted? No, 4 exalted. Because 30/30 and 107 mana, it still has room to grow, so it's not half bad. And it still has another suffix slot, so...
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Alright, it's gonna reset in just a moment, but there it is. I knew it. I hope that put it back into my inventory. Let's see what the new thing has. What did it say was the maintenance number for this? Path of Exile 2... Patch notes. That's B. That was a while ago. I don't need that. I think it's 104D. See, 0.40D. No, that's not what I want. .40D. The C patch notes is what it looks like. Vol ruins will now keep the encounter area open when you're in the temple as long as you are the map owner. Remove confirmation when you leave the temple via portal. Number of rooms destabilized has been halved. Jesus Christ, that was so funny considering that yesterday fucking Zizron went through, finished his temple, beat the architect, and had his entire, temple wiped. And now they introduce it to have the number of rooms. Number of rooms destabilized after Odziri lowered by 25%. League encounters that do not contain bosses generate a chest at the end. Rewards will now either drop from the chest or boss instead of in the middle of the encounter. Okay, that's useful. Workshop and the past versions of Temple are now pristine and can now be used on any item and be taken home by Exiles. Workbenches in the past versions of the Temple are now pristine, can be used on any item and be taken home by Exiles. I'm not sure I understand. Why would I could take a workbench home? Spawn rate of Exalted Regals and Alchemy workbenches in the temples at higher levels up to 50%. At level 70. Increasing spawn of Exalt Regals and Alchemy. That's what we want. More of those. Added a new Talisman reroll. Added a new Talisman Zapati's medallion that adds a random map mod. Extraction Chamber significantly rarer. And the Architect will offer a maximum of 1. That's so funny considering I had 4 Extraction Chambers, I think. Unique Vault Room now excludes more common uniques as the level increases. Spy Master now applies the Temple modifier 30, 15, and 30. Temple modifiers applied to Garrison Commanders, Armories, Smithies, and Legions. Golem work rooms now apply the following 8, 15, 30. Well, 8, 15, 30 is going to be their respective numbers for every level upgrade. Generators, Synth Flesh Labs, Flesh Surgeon, Transcendent Barracks, and Alch Labs. Thaumaturgy rooms apply the following 8, 15, 30. Increase of Temple modifiers applied to Corruption Chambers, Vaults, and Sacrificial Chambers. Let's see. Tablet Research Vaults corrupted. They can no longer destroy tablets. Corruption Chamber at Tier 3 now adds a corrupted Abomination, Unchained Beast, Royal Sentinel, Royal Colossus, High Priest, Quadrillis Sergeant, all for each of their Tier 3 equivalents. Modifiers applied to the Temple by room have been doubled at all tiers. Sealed Vault now adds 25% rarity to the items drop. Grand Phylactery Tier 3 increases gold found by 50%. Halves the chances of finding Uramati's medallion, the bonus room, and Hyoxes, which is reroll reward room. Damn. Somebody must have done some degenerate shit to go ahead and have these medallions, like, halved. Tier 3 room either drops Puhuarte's medallion, which is reroll, or Xantipi's medallion, adds an additional map modifier to the temple. Architect has a higher chance of Zopex, which is crystal storage, and Azkapa's medallion storage, and can now drop Puhuarte's medallion, which is the reroll, and Zapachi's, which is the additional. Zopex medallion and Azkapa drop rates have been increased in all of the rooms. Increased drop rates on Zopek and Azkapa. Added room type icons to room medallions. Updated description for the temple regarding their drops. Updated various mini-maps. Behavior. Ember Fuselage can now be socketed into Spell Totem. You're fucking telling me that Ember Fuselage couldn't be used in a Spell Totem. I mean, I guess, because Ember Fuselage is kind of a weird skill, it doesn't necessarily operate the way that it should. Because it always requires you to go ahead and operate, it requires you to go ahead and cast the skill and let the skill actually dissipate before you can do anything with it. So, I get it. Makes sense. Frost darts can be socketed into it. Bone Cage. Cross Slash. Consuming a mark with Cross Slash makes a shockwave damage deal 130 at level 1 from 65. That's a significant upgrade. Arctic Howl provides Empower 1 attacks per 5 enemies, previously 10. also useful. It makes Wolf a hell of a lot more viable. Additional cold by Arctic Howl is now approximately 50% higher. Yeah, Wolf might be pretty solid now. Lower the collision sound of summoned wolves consistent with other minions. They had significantly larger collision boxes than intended, resulting in them getting stuck or unable to path. Yeah, I did notice that. Wolves were kind of garbage. Improved AI of wolves to consistently attack the same target. Improved functionality of Stolen Abyss mods. Improved functionality. That just means you're going to get shit on from 8 different angles instead of 6. Reduced damage from Sergeant Mighty Fist. Oh, so all quadrillas were dealing a hell of a lot more damage than they were supposed to. They should have left that. The quadrilla was terrifying. Glory Generation has a 0.5 second cooldown. Previously 2 seconds. I didn't even know Glory Generation had a cooldown. Man, that made my decision to not use flags good. Killing Palm's Staggering Palm's secondary targeting picks a random valid target. Oh god, what you've been in one of your streams, I remember as in your Ark Survival streams. Yeah, a lot of people actually come into the channel and their response is, oh my god, I remember when you played Ark. And like my response is, that was a while ago. But I'm glad to see you back. Welcome on. Yeah, we're playing some Path. New league dropped. I tend to really like when the new leagues dropped. If I didn't respond, I'm looking through patch notes, so please do not be mad that I didn't see any of your messages until now. I'm just trying to make sure we get caught up because the maintenance is stuck here. But welcome on back. How have you been? What's the last thing you remember on the channel? If it was Ark. Rolling Magma now deals 70 to 218 from 65 to 189, so better. Rolling Magma scales every 8 levels, previously every 10, so that means you can get a very solid chain at level 21. Substantial improvements to rolling... We'll be making substantial improvements to Rolling Magma in the future. That is so funny that they actually put that in the patch notes. Lunar Blessing cooldown now recovers while the buff is active. Cooldown has been increased from 10 seconds to 22 as a result. Oh, that's so bad. Lunar Blessing now creates an extra moonbeam at all gym levels. Lunar Blessing is now a war cry. Lunar Blessings display at knockback radius. Moonbeams can only be triggered by melee. That kills it. So Lunar Blessing, dead. Upon recommended supports for Lunar Blessing and Cross Slash, which made sense because some of the updates, some of the recommended were not good. Reduce the damage of lightless abominations, ignites and projectiles. Reduce damage of lava in maps, especially with Forge Masters and Living Furnace. Yeah, that lava did a lot of damage. Large meteors from Walking Calamity will now prioritize targeting bosses. Remove the number of meteors that fall from during Walking Calamity when a low amount of enemies are nearby, and increase the number of meteors per nearby enemies by 50%. So... essentially, Druid was not doing anywhere near the kind of damage it was, and so that's why it was hella mediocre. And now, they are currently buffing the shit out of Druid to be unnecessarily strong. I hate to say it, but Briar Patch is now a sustain skill. Hold on. That might actually kill my want to use Briar Patch. I need to see how it looks when it comes up. Flame Breath no longer goes on cooldown upon finishing channeling. It now only goes on cooldown upon beginning channeling. Moment of Vulnerability has scaling mana cost. Previously 20 at all levels. Ah. Updated deadly riposte description to clarify that stages expand. Updated Splinter Totem for maximum instead of a limit to the number of totems. Updated cross/slash description to clarify it hits enemies in the center of the cross. Twice. I mean, I thought that was fairly obvious, but I guess. Added a missing abyss, fixed some crashes, fixed bubs, mini-maps, fixed a bug, fixed a bug. Fixed a bug while shape-shifting. Fixed a bug while shape-shifting. Fixed the bugs with Talisman. Spell Totem. Everything they added had to be patched and fixed. That's so crazy. And the bugs look like they make up 2/3 of the patch notes. Wow. What a value. There's a patch then. Please restart path? God damn it. You know what that means, guys? There's a patch that please restart your Path of Exile. You know what that means? I'm probably gonna have to, like, quit my path. Because it says, please restart. Son of a cockatoo. Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to quit this and restart it, so see you in a moment.